versus Fartcis Ngannou.
Why'd you have to go there, dude?
Come with me.
And is Jon Jones going to heavyweight?
I would love to see it.
And you'll be.
Yes, definitely won that fight.
Jon Jones moving up to fight the scariest heavyweight right now in the sport.
It's a fight that, if it were to present itself, I know it would be huge for everybody.
I want to see if Jon Jones can take a punch from Fartcis Ngannou.
Wait till you see him fight Fartcis. You're going to see the monster come out. You're going to see the old Jon.
People want to see Jon get beat.
Say what you want about Jon Jones. Jon Jones wins fights.
Fartcis is an incredible athlete, and what he has over everybody is power.
Down goes the ring! Fartcis Ngannou has arrived! Jon Jones has regained the throne! Ngannou versus Jon Jones!
What a fight that would be.
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. Well, this is about as decorated a kickboxer as has come into this division in some time, DC. And if we get a kickboxing match tonight, he ain't losing.
He is a championship-level kickboxer, a guy that can stand in the pocket and trade and kick and punch with anyone. He's constantly throwing things from as close as you can get. He's comfortable throwing leg kicks. He will drive knees into your body. But it's the aggressiveness and the ability and willingness to stand in the pocket and trade that makes him truly, truly special. I think that is what separates kickboxers, the high level, from everyone else.
He understands distance as well as any striker in this division. Of course, that is a byproduct of a lifetime of repetitions in the kickboxing space. All right, DC, here he is, the one, the only. Don't call him Kevin Ferguson. He, of course, is Kimbo Slice. And when you're talking about mixed martial arts and its footprint in the United States of America, there's a lot of credit for this mass expansion, at least in my opinion.
Absolutely, because when Kimbo Slice fought, people tuned in from The Ultimate Fighter to his days outside of the UFC. Some of the biggest TV ratings we've ever experienced are attributed to Kimbo Slice. He's a guy that people just want to see. From the backyard brawls to the octagon, Kimbo Slice is very special.
And probably the nicest guy you would ever want to meet.
He don't look like it.
When that octagon door closes.
He doesn't look like it, but he is a great guy.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Both fighters are 35 years old, and they both possess a similar height and reach. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 206 pounds. Fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Big Daddy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 5 wins, 2 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 225 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Kimbo Slice! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata, your referee.
You ready?
All right, so 2 truly elite strikers here. We sat down with them on Thursday and asked them any thoughts of taking this fight to the ground. They want to strike.
They want to strike. That's what got them to the show. That is the path that they are normally on. And tonight they get someone that allows them to fight in their comfort zone. They don't have to worry about defending takedowns. All they have to worry about is who can rely on their knowledge in the striking to carry them to victory.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. So both guys landing at will here. Good action early. Overhand right, swing and a miss. Slight, that one appeared to land flat. All right, he engages high.
All up. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this?
Able to check that kick as well. Oh, that is an uppercut from hell. Beautiful job by him there.
I mean, he threw that thing from his hip and he landed with all the force that he could muster. I'm surprised he didn't knock him out with that punch.
Big knee lands there.
Ah, that jab hurt him.
High.
Oh, big punch lands.
Just misses with a left hook there.
Nice, you got this round. You have a minute left. Let's go.
Big left hook coming, it's blocked.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see his opponent start to slow down. He cannot take many of those kicks.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. And there comes the separation now. All right, here, final seconds of round one. 5 minutes in the books. All right, well, his kicking game was outstanding in that round. We'll see if his opponent can make the adjustments, but take us through the replays before we get there.
It's always weird to watch a young fighter start to come into his own. Early in his career, he did not have this ability. He did not have the ability to dictate and control fights with his legs. Now he does, and he looks like a future champion in the making.
You lost that last round. You're losing the fight. We need to change that. All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always gonna be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one. Nice kick.
Slice gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Huge strike lands there. Somehow his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Oh, straight right. Wow, what a kick. Huge kick lands. Just missing on the uppercut there. And they separate. Planted and fired there. Landed to the body. Some fighters shy away from
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
Over and over, he's landed these big body kicks.
Hands higher, hands higher.
Jab hurt him a little bit. Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish. Oh, got it! He got it!
And just like that, the fight is over. the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent makes, so a big, big win for him here tonight. Oh, we'll take a look at the highlights on that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight. What result for him here tonight?
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but all the work he did with his hands and get in the night, like tonight, both have to be straight.
Referee Dan Burgley out into this. Declaring the big
talent here, and why knockout?
Body and leave the body slam. Body in these rappers for a living. So, trying to make a milli while I'm living. Whoa, got a couple brothers in the kitchen. Bro, them brothers ain't cooking, now they be whipping. Go, it's crazy how my people they were whipping. And now most of my people they be whipping. Cars, rolling with a pole like I'm Obi-Wan. Ain't nobody like me, I'm the only one. 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 I can't even listen to a joker. No, I can't even listen to Jehovah. Why? I really don't know why you think I'm bluffing. When I was never old enough for poker. Everybody wanna be the only one. Yeah. Better pay your dues, man, if you owe me some.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, this is about as decorated a kickboxer as has come into this division in some time, DC. And if we get a kickboxing match tonight, he ain't losing.
He is a championship-level kickboxer, a guy that can stand in the pocket and trade and kick and punch with anyone. He's constantly throwing things from as close as you can get. He's comfortable throwing leg kicks. He will drive these into your body. But it's the aggressiveness and the ability and willingness to stand in the pocket and trade that makes him truly, truly special. I think that is what separates kickboxers, the high level from everyone else.
He understands distance as well as any striker in this division. Of course, that is a byproduct of a lifetime of repetitions in the kickboxing space. Well, it's a short list of men and women who have held UFC belts simultaneously in 2 divisions, and God damn it, DC, you're on that list, man. Let's see how it goes for you here tonight, though. You're the underdog.
I'm one of the blessed ones, John, to have been able to accomplish the things that I've accomplished, but it's taken a lot of hard work. Really focus on the striking, the grappling, having a great team at the American Kickboxing Academy, and as I walk to the octagon tonight, I am trying to show all the work that I have put in and hope that it's enough to get the hand raised once again inside the UFC's octagon.
It is amazing to think that you didn't get your start in mixed martial arts until you were 31 years old. And one thing I've always said about you, even if it hasn't been the greatest training camp of your life, you have a penchant for rising to the occasion. There's something about fight night and those bright lights that once you sort of flip that switch, you're able to excel when a lot of guys fall.
I'm a competitor from the octagon to Madden. I just want to win.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 8 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 247 pounds. Fighting out of Paris, France, Cyril Bangamagam. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 22 wins, 3 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 248 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, Daniel D.C. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1. Seems to be a throwback type of matchup here. The classically trained striker taking on the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. But BJJ black belt with this guy doesn't even begin to describe his credentials.
It does not describe how good he is. His vast knowledge of all the jiu-jitsu positions. This guy, once you're on the ground, there is no place where you are safe. You are constantly getting attacked. He's always throwing up submissions. He's always attacking arms. He's always attacking your neck, doing everything to try and make you think submission's coming, even if it's just to change positions to secure top.
All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Cormier gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Oh, he told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch. Straight right hand now, just misses.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not a ton behind it. Under 3 minutes remain in round one.
Very tricky when you throw that body.
And both guys really throwing with authority. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Daniel Cormier. But finally, that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top control?
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
Yeah, he's going to try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip to the finishing position.
Brilliant submission defense there. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance the half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here, and they separate.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow up?
Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beach Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's gonna do to stay in the fight.
Goes to the body there. Round two coming up next. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Breathe. You all right? With me? All right, good. Listen, you got clipped that round. Not a big deal. You're going to be okay. I want you to go back.
Are you ready? You ready? Fight!
Good punch lands. Big head kick lands.
Pretty good right hand.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Well, we've already got too many Rosendo Sanchez boxing shout-outs in the game, but certainly your jab is working tonight, Jim.
I mean, the jab is working beautifully. Okay, let's go Javier Mendez.
There you go.
This is a credit to Javier Mendez and the great mind of the AKA legend that have showed me how to use that jab so efficiently. Good jab.
Cormier gets caught with that punch. An immediate transition to the judo throw right into side control.
He's in side control. He's got a ton of options.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I haven't appreciated Cormier's going for an arm here.
Oh!
Nicely done. 3 minutes to go. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Side control now. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. Ground and pound strike is true. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
Watch guillotine. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
.30 seconds to go in round 2. 20 seconds to go round 2. Closed guard. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. 10 minutes in the books. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Good stuff. That was your round for sure. Your round. You dominated that one.
Are you ready? You ready?
Third and final round here.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Double leg.
Fantastic takedown.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes.
Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to swing. Now the guy's got arm bar. He's attacking it on him. Attacking armbar.
Armor's been isolated, but he picks him up and slams him down.
He lifted him through the air, slammed him on his back, and moved right into side control to get out of danger.
Beautiful job to not just turn defense into offense, but also to end up in a dominant position. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Cormier's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC working.
He's going to try to fall off to the side and pull his opponent up on top of him.
He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
And he's out. They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! All right, so as many expected, this fight goes the distance, but a lot of action in there, particularly when it comes to his offensive wrestling.
I mean, he wrestled at a really high level tonight. He knew that his opponent was going to get back to his feet if he got taken down, but he was so committed to the takedown, to the pressure, to the grind, they say, that he was able to really wear him down and get the victory.
Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored this contest 9-28, 30-27, 29-28, for the winner by unanimous decision, Daniel D.C. All right, so there he is. The celebration is on. He tried to leave the judges out of it
versus Fartcis and Ngannou.
I cannot wait to put my hands on him.
Yeah, let's do that. Whenever the deal is done, I'm in.
Out and new, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Fartcis the Predator Ngannou.
Whatever I'm gonna try, I'm gonna catch it. Yes, and then I'm gonna connect it. You know what happened when I connect.
I don't know what I want to do to him, man. I don't know if I want to knock him out, choke him out, but dude, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I promise you guys.
John, having come back, having won the title again, having defended your title, what do you want to do now? What do you see in the future? You've talked about possibly going to heavyweight. You've talked about fighting other light heavyweight contenders. Where do you see yourself in the future?
If you want to know what it feels like to get your ass kicked by a guy who weighs 40 pounds less than you, meet me in the octagon.
And now, and again, the new undisputed UFC.
Soon will you start thinking about John Jones? When will he be on your mind?
Listen, now I'm the champ. I don't think about contender. Contender think about me because I'm the champ.
And still, the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the... All right, coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between John Jones and Fartcis Ngannou. All right, here's the heavyweight contender, Fartcis Ngannou. Of course, he has challenged for UFC gold. He learned a lot in that fight against Stipe Miocic, but for my money, this is the biggest power threat, punch for punch, in the UFC today.
It's unbelievable the amount of power that Fartcis Ngannou possesses. But as you said, he learned in the Miocic fight, because how could he not be learning? He's only been fighting for about 5-6 years. So this guy is truly a blank canvas. Every day, he's getting better and better and better. And he's one of the guys that you can see that before long, he will be wearing the UFC heavyweight title.
And he has certainly given back to his native Cameroon, founded the Fartcis Ngannou Foundation. They have opened a gym over there. But Ngannou still with a lot of work to do here in the octagon, and that effort continues in earnest here tonight. All right, so here he is, UFC light heavyweight champion ×2, future Hall of Famer, a man you know as well as anyone, DC, Johnny Bones Jones.
John Jones is one of those talents that when you see him for the first time, you understand that he is something special. He has a very strong mind, unbelievable skill set, and an ability to rise to the occasion. He did it from the moment he first stepped foot in the octagon as a very young fighter to his long championship reign. Some of the victims on John Jones's resume is unbelievable to have beaten that many UFC champions over the course of a career, Jon Jones truly is one of the greatest martial artists of all time.
Skill for skill, one of the best fighters you will ever see, and very loyal when it comes to his team. He has been with Mike Winkeljohn and Greg Jackson since day one. Jon Jones trying to add to arguably the greatest mixed martial arts legacy the sport has ever seen here and now tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Both fighters are 33 years of age. Ngannou weighed in at 250 pounds. Jones will have the 1-inch reach advantage. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of Paris, France, Fartcis, the Predator Ngannou. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a look-see-do fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 225 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jon Bones Jones!
All right, going through the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready? You ready?
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and going to be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
Oh, Jones gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, that kick is good by Johnny Bone. Double leg takedown, stuffed. And they separate. All right, so Francis Ngannou pretty patient here early on and leaning on his jab.
When you look at a guy like Francis, who has such tremendous power, right behind a jab, it shows you how much he's evolving. He's not just searching for the knockout blow, he's trying to set it up. Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body. He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Oh! Huge right hand!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh, nice high kick.
Oh, big left. Oh, and he defends another takedown there, so looked like a pretty good entry, but once again, unable to get him down.
Great balance, great awareness, moved the head back aside, turned that double into a single, sprawled, and got away from his opponent. Great job.
They continue to exchange.
Nice move to punch.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Francis Ngannou. Good fight here, under 2 to go. And he landed the right hand there.
Beautiful.
Oh, and he finally gets the takedown now. So what do they say? Try again?
If at first you don't succeed, he's going to guillotine. Watch guillotine.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Oh, beautiful counter there as he gains the side mount and try to get out of this guillotine by potentially attempting a Von Flue. Wow. Wow. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks, but get to your hands. Oh, nice.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round, saved by the bell. So back to the stool, mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
All right, here we go, folks. Round two, Johnny Bones Jones and Fartcis Ngannou. Oh, nice punch there by Fartcis Ngannou. Oh, nice connection there by John Jones, and he is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight, DC.
And you have to have it, because the target's always on your back when you're the UFC champion. Jones seems destined to keep that title wrapped around his waist. Oh, nice jab. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, there's a trip to get the takedown. And they both stand up. Oh, and that kick is blocked. Effective punch there by the Predator, Fartcis Ngannou. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there.
Take him down!
So 33 total strikes have now landed for Fartcis Ngannou. Well, it's still connecting on a pretty good clip, DC. 45% accuracy thus far against John Jones. Pretty strong jab there by Ngannou. Under 3 minutes here to go in round two. Straight right hand now, just misses. Well, he's really picked up the pace. Second blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Just out of range with that right hook. Oh! Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Fartcis Ngannou. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
And he's out. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes. Nice. Oh! He was hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! Huge right hand! Back to the feet. What a round! So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Visibly limping here. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches. Powerful leg kick lands.
So some fight stats for you here. 57 total strikes have landed for Fartcis Ngannou. And above 50% too when it comes to the connection rate, landing with 51% accuracy against Jon Jones. All right, working inside the closed guard now. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, man, hate to be hit with one of those knees to the body. Oh!
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Huge shots there. And now he's got that tie clinch.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Real sneaky head kick gets in there.
Oh, beautiful slip and counter there by Johnny Bone. He's got him hurt here. Oh, he might be out. Nice punch there by Jones. He's able to slip the left. Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates ahead outside to a high crotch. Oh! He flipped him over the top. What a fantastic takedown.
Welcome to the Cormier Express. Under a minute to go. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with five. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Good with those. Everything is good. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
You ready? You ready?
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here.
Come on now, kids.
Flush right hand is true. Oh, huge left hand from Fartcis Ngannou. Every time he loads up and extends, you feel like the fight might be ending.
Yeah, absolutely. And the whole crowd holds their breath, right? You hear a big exhale. Every time Fartcis loads up to go finish a fight, you hear the crowd take all the air in because they're ready to explode. That's the type of performer, that's the type of fighter that Fartcis is.
Nice punch there by Johnny Bone. Let's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. This dude needs to grab. He needs to wrestle. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, and he lands another strike to the body. Not a ton of real estate there, but he certainly found it. Oh, looked like it did stun him a little bit. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
Unbelievable how...
And that's gonna do it. That's it.
He got him. What a fight.
Beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched ground.
I mean, a competitive fight. That one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
All right, let's get it inside of Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliano has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Fartcis the Predator Ngannou.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need a ticket to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.
'Cause I'm on top of the world.